Can you actually launch an online course in 30 days? Let's talk about it. What's up, digital dads, and welcome back to the channel. If you're brand new here and we don't know each other, my name's Kerry. I'm the founder of Digital Dads, and I created this YouTube channel to help dads escape the 9-to-5 grind and create an online income through a digital course business. Today, I want to talk you through a launch plan for a 30-day course launch. If you're watching this right now and you say, I want to launch my course in 30 days, well, I'm going to tell you how I would approach doing that in a step-by-step method. I'm just going to give you some of the high-level keys that I would go through if I was going to do that. But the first thing I want to tell you is that I would probably not recommend that you go this route if you're wanting to start an online course. If you have background in online marketing, if you have background in anything like online business and ads or those kind of things, then this could be something you could execute. But I think you should also have the proper expectations for what your sales will actually be like in a 30-day launch period. If you're looking to do like a 6-figure plus launch in the next 30 days and you don't already have an audience or a lot of money to pour into ads and those kind of things, this probably isn't a good option for you. I think it's much more realistic to start your first online course and launch it over the course of 90 to 180 days, 3 to 6 months. I think that's a very realistic timeline. And I think if you get some training and you really do things the right way, you can have a very successful launch in that timeline. But today I want to talk you through a 30-day launch time and what that will actually look like. First, I want to talk about 3 things that you're going to need. Number 1 is an audience. You're actually going to have people that, some way for them to find out about your course launching. Number 2, you're going to have a launch method. You could launch an evergreen funnel. You could launch a webinar, a challenge. You're going to need some way to actually launch your course out into the world. And third, you're going to need an actual product, right? Having an online course takes a lot of work to build it and record all the videos and put together all the resources and those kind of things. So you're actually going to need a product. So audience, launch method, and product. Those are 3 things you're going to need, the big things. So we're going to talk through each of those. We're going to assume that you have nothing. You're starting from scratch today, and 30 days from now, you're going to officially open the cart and start taking payments and hopefully making some sales of your online course. The first thing that you're going to need is you're going to need a lead magnet. A lead magnet is simply a way to grow your email list and get leads so that you can then invite them to your launch. And for the first 14 days of your 30-day launch timeframe, you're going to want to invite people to download your lead magnet, okay? So what you're looking at on the screen here is a free ebook that I put together called How to Become a Digital Dad, and this is the opt-in page. It's very simple, it's very short, and so what you wanna do is put together a lead magnet and put together an opt-in page so that people can give you their email and then you can deliver the lead magnet. This all in all took me maybe 3 to 4 days to create. I wrote about 25 pages for this ebook. And then I put together this page and started collecting leads. So this is what you're gonna need. You're gonna need a simple opt-in page, and you're gonna need some kind of lead magnet. Some tips on creating a lead magnet: a checklist, a cheat sheet, a template, an ebook. Any of those things will work. Simple resources that bring value to your audience. You can create these very quickly, or you could even go on Fiverr and have somebody create these, but you're gonna need a lead magnet and an opt-in page. Now, for the first 2 weeks, you've got your lead magnet, right? And you need to start getting people to download it to get them on your email list. You're gonna have to use one of 2 things. You're gonna have to either use ads, so it could be Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, TikTok, any kind of ads. You're gonna have to use advertising to get people to your lead magnet. Your goals for the launch will determine how much you need to spend or how much you wanna spend. You might start with $50 a day, $100 a day, but you're gonna need to start pretty aggressively in running paid advertising to get people to your lead magnet and download it. The second way that you could get people over to your lead magnet is by teaming up with somebody who already has an audience. So think about what course you're selling and who that's for. And then think about who in the industry already has an audience that you could connect with and potentially pay them a commission or team up with them somehow, collaborate with them somehow to get them to promote your lead magnet or your launch to their audience. So you could use a combo of the two, using paid ads and collaboration with an influencer, or you could use one or the other. Either will work in getting you leads quickly, but these are really two of the only ways that I could see doing this in such a short time frame. Next, over the final 2 weeks of your 30-day launch period, you're gonna wanna shift. Instead of sending people to your lead magnet, you're gonna wanna start inviting people to some kind of launch. I would highly recommend a challenge, like a 3-day challenge, a 5-day challenge, or a 7-day challenge, or a webinar. A webinar is basically about an hour to 2 hour long sales presentation. You'll usually have slides and you'll deliver some value to your audience. And then at the end, you'll make an offer for them to join your program. So over those last 2 weeks, you can start inviting people to a free class. You'll want to start sending emails to the list you've built of the people that have opted into your lead magnet. You'll send emails to them, say, hey, come join my free class. And you'll also want to start running ads, sending people to that free class, inviting people to the free class. As far as a challenge is not that different from a webinar. It's a live event over the course of a few days where you'll actually teach different things each day. And then usually on the final day, or maybe the 4th day, if you do a 5-day challenge, you'll open the offer to join your course. So it's simply delivering value over the course of a couple days on like a live stream, and then opening the cart for your course. Now, if you're wondering what does a page like this look like, this is the actual landing page for a challenge that I recently did for Digital Dads. And so we had this page right here where dads could opt in by just clicking this button and then registering for the challenge. Once they registered, I sent them emails. I let them know how to join the challenge, how to watch the challenge live streams. And then on day 3, I opened the offer for Digital Dads Academy. Now, Digital Dads Academy is now closed. We've closed enrollment after, as this video is coming out. Enrollment is closed, but if you're interested in this, you can still get the ebook by just going over to carrieegler.com/book. You can download my ebook, and the next time we open Digital Dads Academy, we'll send you some information about that if you are interested. But this is an example of what a page looks like for a challenge that you could create to get people to register. And as I mentioned, those first 2 weeks, you're sending people to your lead magnet, an ebook, a checklist, a cheat sheet, a template, something like that. The final 2 weeks, you're gonna wanna send people to your live event, a webinar, a challenge, whatever you decide to do. Now that we've talked about how you would need to get an audience using either influencers or paid ads, and what kind of launch method you would use, probably a webinar or a challenge would be a good option. Now we need to talk about the product, right? Now what you can do when you're launching your first product is you can actually build it with the first group of students. So you can build it with your students. You don't have to build the product before you sell it. I know that's kind of crazy, but you can actually launch your course and you can do a founding members offer or a beta launch, and then you can build the course with your students. This is a really good option because you get a ton of feedback on your course, and that will make it a lot better. And you can identify where there are holes in the information, in the curriculum, and you can just improve it overall. It's going to be a much better product when you launch it the 2nd, 3rd, and 4th time if you actually build it live with your students and let them provide feedback. And so this can be a huge perk. I recommend that when you're launching your first course, that you give a pretty big founding members discount. Let's say your course, retails at $997 for what you'll normally sell it at. Offer a 50% discount. Let that founding members group in at $497. Let them get in, get 5, 10 people in there, and then build the course with your students. This will take a lot of the pressure off of you to have a course built in 30 days. That's pretty difficult. And so that's how I would approach it in a very short time frame. I hope this has been helpful today. If you like this video, please hit the like button and also consider subscribing to the Digital Dads channel. We're a brand new channel and we need your help in getting this information out to more dads. So make sure you do that. And if you're interested in the free ebook called How to Become a Digital Dad, just go over to carrieegler.com/book. You can download it completely free, and it'll go much more in depth on how you can launch your first online course. And it'll also give you some details to get on the wait list for Digital Dads Academy. See you soon.